Hello and welcome to Talking Toffee Evertonians. This is the night before Everton take on Reading tomorrow. They travel to the south of England to take on Reading. This is the only place on YouTube for Evertonians to get together and discuss all things Everton. But it might not be for much longer. So before I talk about the Reading game tomorrow, I think it's best that I explain to you a little bit of information that I've had regarding the vlogs. This morning. Basically, that to cut a long and complex and boring story short, the computer that I use to edit up these vlogs and the software I use that is on that computer doesn't actually belong to me. I used to work for a company in Asia, came back from Asia at the start of the year, carried on working remotely for them, hence kept the computer. My contract's now finished. I've got a new job and I no longer work for this company. And the directors of the company are back in the UK in December, and I'm going to need to give the computer back to them, and it is the computer that I use to edit up these vlogs. So that means that I'll no longer have the facility to put these vlogs together, and that's something that devastates me because I've built up a nice little base with this now. I think you enjoy watching me do the vlogs. You enjoy communicating with other blues underneath, and this is the only place on YouTube at the moment, or one of the only places, on YouTube for Evertonians to get together and discuss all things Everton. So I want to keep on doing this, and I hope you want me to keep on doing this. So it was just a little message before I go into the Reading game tomorrow. I wondered if you knew anybody or you had a copy of Final Cut Pro that you no longer use anymore that you can send to me. I will pay you for the copy. It's £200 on the App Store, and as you can tell by the Talking Toffee Studios, I don't really have £200 in this tough economic time to pay for this software. So if you've got an old copy that you don't use anymore, you know where you can get a copy, if you know what I mean. And you can, if you want to send it over to me, I'll quite happily accept it, and we'll agree a fee if that's what you want. So if you can sort something out, if you know anybody that can help me on this, then please do, because I want to keep on doing these vlogs. Anyway, we've got Reading tomorrow. Now I'm actually going down to the game. A good friend of mine, I've known her for a long time. Went to university with her. A really good mate of mine. She goes out with a player at Reading, a Reading player. I won't announce his name. I don't think that'll probably be the right thing to do. And she's been with him for quite a while now. And obviously she goes to watch him, and she's a big football fan herself. And she gave me a call a few weeks back, and she said, "I'd listen. I know that Everton are going to be in town, and why don't you come down for the game?" So I'm going down to the game tomorrow. I'm going to have to watch the game in a corporate environment. Not too happy about that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cheer Everton on in the normal capacity that I would in the away end. I'll be looking on at those Evertonians with some envy. However, getting to watch the game courtesy of one of the Reading players is a little bit sweet, isn't it? So I'll be down to watch the game. I'm going to get the train down on my own, not going with any of my mates or my dad. It's going to be a bit of a bizarre experience. But if any of you see me on the train on the way down to Reading, then please do come up and say hello. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'll give you my opinions and my thoughts on the game and my Reading experience after the weekend. But in the meantime, looking at the game tomorrow, Gibson's still out. Big blow for us. That probably means Neville will play in the middle. Osman, obviously returning from international duty, he should feature as well. We're going to be without Kev Morales, which probably means Coleman will feature. So what are your opinions on the game? How do you think Moyes will set out? I'll leave my starting line up underneath here now. Give me your thoughts and your opinions, and I will speak to you after the weekend and let you know about my experience. Okay, this is Talking Toffee, and it's that time. Come on, you Blues!